What is up, y'all? It's your boy 314 Cam here, back with another video here today for you. I got something real nice, something real special that I think you guys are gonna love. Okay, so we back here with another Fortnite video. This is our third official Fortnite video on the channel. The other two are doing great right now. Clearly, you guys love the content, so I'm gonna keep pushing it out for you. Okay, so we got something a little different here, a little special that I'm doing here. Is different than my usual stuff with the whole gameplay and review and all the other stuff I've been getting into. So this is going to be a ranking video. Okay, so what makes this ranking video so special is what we're going to do. I've been playing Fortnite since before Battle Royale. I've been playing since, you know, Save the World was a thing. So I have a lot of rare and OG skins. I have almost 400 skins on my account. With that being said, what I'm going to do for you guys today, I'm going to take all those rare skins I have. I'm going to rank my top 10 favorite rare skins. Okay, so obviously every ranking list starts off with an honorable mention list as well. Okay, so we're going to go through all my honorable mentions and then we're going to go to our rankings. Let's get started. So kicking it off with honorable mention number one, we have the Woolly Warrior. The reason that Woolly Warrior even made this list as an honorable mention, she came out in chapter 2. The reason she made the list is because she was part of the chapter 2 Winterfest. So if you did not open a gift to get her during chapter 2 Winterfest, you can no longer get her. I think that makes her pretty rare considering how long ago chapter 2 was. So that is number one. Okay, number two, we have the Bright Gunner. So the Bright Gunner is another super OG skin here. Bright Gunner came out during Chapter 1, Season 3. He's obviously the male version of the, the female Bright Bomber. Great skin, super rare, hasn't been in the item shop in forever, literal ages. Here's his back bling as well. Looks absolutely amazing. Great skin. That's honorable mention number two. Go ahead into honorable mention number three. We have the Bandolier. So the Bandolier, another great skin. I love this skin. I bought the skin when I was a kid, obviously, you know, long ago. This is during Chapter 1, Season 4, which, in case you guys don't know, this is my favorite personal season ever of Fortnite. I think they did a great thing. It was very creative. The hot rocks, the meteor crater, all that other great stuff. On top of that, this is before Fortnite ever had collabs, which is crazy to think about considering Fortnite has so many collabs now. So this was like their superhero season where they had to actually create all their own skins. It was really, really dope. And then they added, in the future, they ended up adding a secondary style to this skin, which is pretty cool as well. Overall, great skin, great things going on. So this is honorable mention number 3 or 4, actually. Sorry. And then now, let's see here. Let's go ahead and go to honorable mention number 4 now. So this is the Cloaked Star. So Cloaked Star is a super duper rare skin. He actually came from Save the World over into Battle Royale. The Cloaked Star skin, honestly, is ugly. I bought it as a kid, thought it was cool. Realized later on it was ugly, hasn't worn it since. But it's a great skin, super duper rare. Not a lot of people have it, but it's just an honorable mention. We ain't even got to the top 10 list here. Okay. So we just got a few more honorable mentions here. We're gonna get to the actual real list, but this is the Omega, maxed out Omega to be specific. So I don't know if you new generation Fortnite players know or not, but leveling up in Fortnite OG used to be the hardest thing in the world to do. So now, like, your battle pass and your levels are all the same thing, but they used to be separate things. So in order to get a maxed out Omega with the lights and everything, you had to hit level 80 on your account levels. It was almost impossible. Yes, super hard thing to do. It's the reason why you don't see a lot of maxed out Omegas around there. So of course this had to make my honorable mention list, right? It's a beautiful skin as well. So let's go ahead and kick it into my final 2 honorable mentions so we can get this list going up here. Okay, so my next honorable mention, it's Aqua Trash. No, I'm playing. So this is Aquaman. Only reason he made the list is, one, because up until very recently DC skins were just impossible to find in Fortnite. But 2, also, he was a Chapter 2 Season 3 Battle Pass skin that you have to unlock. That's the season that not a lot of people played because we were underwater. So a lot of the people didn't get a chance to get this skin since he was a Battle Pass skin. He's never coming back. Figured that qualifies him to go ahead and make the honorable mention list. Nothing too crazy though. It's just Aquaman. And then here's his secondary style as well. And getting to my final honorable mention so we can knock this list out is my favorite, the Dark Bomber. I love this skin. This is one of the very first bundles that I actually remember buying. It came out during chapter 1 season 6, a great season, as well as the first season to ever have an XP glitch on it that you can level up super fast. She's really cool. She actually when you bought the skin, you automatically got a full bundle. She came with a back bling and a pickaxe, which I'll show you in a sec. So let me see here. Okay, there we go. Here goes the back bling, and then let me see. Yep, you get a full look at that, and then here's the pickaxe. All right, and then boom, let's get to our real list here. So kicking us off at number 10 of the actual list, this is the wingman suit. So the reason I have this here on my my top 10 rarest skins list is because this was actually the second starter pack to ever be put into the game. The only reason that the first starter pack is out of here is because they actually put the first starter pack in the item shop like a little over a year ago. So this would, this knocks it out the park. So this is number 10, the wingman. Okay. And then kicking us off with number 9 here, we have the war paint skin. So the war paint skin is extremely dope. You literally had to buy Save the World in order to get this skin. So this is before Save the World was ever free. Super dope skin, super rare. I guarantee you're not gonna find a lot of people with this in their inventory at all, ever. And then kicking us off here at number 8, we have the Reaper. So the Reaper is the OG John Wick. He came out chapter 1, season 3. He was a tier 100 skin. This is once again before Fortnite had collabs, which is crazy. So he is literally based off John Wick. He looks like John Wick. He has a John Wick suit. His pickaxe is a pencil, just like John Wick used to kill people. He used to be, had this, like, they had this house in the game that looked like John Wick's back at the time. There was a lot going on, but they weren't allowed to legally do a collab, so they made the Reaper. So that was actually pretty cool. It was a great throwaway. Then they ended up actually getting John Wick in the future, so that was awesome too. Okay, so let's go ahead and kick it off on the next person, number 7, Miss Steel Sight. So Steel Sight is another one of those skins that I bought that I thought looked cool. Then I grew up and was like, dang, this skin's kind of ugly. So I haven't worn it in a very long time. But she's super duper rare, at least from my knowledge. She hasn't been in the old item shop for over 2 or 3 years. But also, I've taken multiple breaks from this game. So I could be very wrong. And I do have almost 400 skins in my inventory. So this could be one of those skins that shouldn't have made the list, but did. I don't know. But yeah, that's number 7. And then kicking us off with number 6, we have the Strong Guard. So there's a special story behind why this made the list. So the Strong Guard is the original NFL Fortnite collab. The reason that this is super duper rare and the reason it made the list at number 6 is because it is never coming back. Not this specific version at least. The reason being, it is extremely outdated. So if you look at the dates, they have the old Super Bowl skins for the the Patriots and the Rams. And then also it shows here on the end, on the bottom right, which I'm about to go to in a second, it shows the 2019 Jets jerseys and outfits. So it's super duper outdated, super duper, like, inaccurate to today's times. So it is never ever gonna come back, which I think makes it an extremely rare skin. I mean, the whole point of being rare is not everybody's gonna have it, right? So boom, that's our number 6. Then so for number 5, I have a tie. Okay, so with number 5, I know we got Jordans and everything in the game now. We've had a few Nike collabs now, but for years at a time, there were no collabs or anything Jordan or Nike related except this skin and her male counterpart. And if you look at her feet, she has on different OG Jordan 1 colorways on her feet, So she was like the original Jordan collab here, okay? And then let me show you exactly who I have her tied with here at my number, what is this? Number 5. So at number 5, I have her tied with the Fixer. So the Fixer, I could be wrong. That's why I made this a tie instead of giving him his own spot. I believe he was a PlayStation Plus pack that you have to have PS Plus to get. And that's why he's super rare, because clearly you can't get him today. It's been years since we've seen him. So I put him on there as a tie with the Clutch, but really Clutch is our number 5 for real. Okay. And then boom, my personal favorite of all time on this list, the Iconic. This is number 4 of my top 10 rare skins here. So the reason the Iconic is super rare, let me give you guys the backstory on this. When this skin came out, you had to buy a brand new Samsung phone, and I think specifically at the time it was the S20, right, which at the time was like $1,000 phone. kids were going to Best Buy and logging into logging into Fortnite on those phones just to get this skin. It was crazy. I ended up getting it from my dad because he ended up buying the phone for himself, and I logged in on his phone, got it for myself. Super dope skin, super rare. Was also my favorite skin for years at a time. Love this thing and the emote it came with. Okay. And then kicking us into our final three, our top three, we got Mr. Travis Scott himself, which to this day, Travis Scott had the absolute best Fortnite concert collab of all time. I feel like every other concert collab that's came out, Travis Scott is the epitome. They're all trying to get to him. They're all trying to be like him when it comes to that specific concert he had, okay? Travis Scott and Astro Jack, I mean, they came out at the same time. The reason this made the rarity list, so, I mean, there are some rumors going around that he might be coming back soon. We'll see, right? But as of right now, Travis Scott has not been in the game in literal years because of the whole controversy that happened with the Astro World concert in real life, right? So they haven't had him in the game in a very long time, literal years. And up until very, very recently, his files were updated in the game, which is why people think he might come back. But until very recently, there was no indication he would ever come back. But also, it was the same thing with Young Thug and his ski emote, which just came back to the game today. So maybe, we'll see. Maybe Trav won't be too rare and be on the list too much longer. But as of right now, he is one of the rarest skins in the game. Like, literally, you cannot find him anywhere. So that's awesome. He made the list at number 3. And kicking us off with number 2, we have my boy Jump Shot. So Jump Shot is one of the original basketball collabs in the game. If you can't tell, he's actually based off LeBron James, but they weren't doing collabs back then. This is Chapter 1, Season 4. So they gave him a box, removed some of the tattoos, and called him Jump Shot. Eventually, of course, they ended up adding the real LeBron into the game, and this skin hasn't been back since. But during Chapter 1, Season 4, it was a great addition. That's why I made it here at number 2. And then kicking us off for our number 1 spot on the rarity list, we have the Blue Squire and his female counterpart. I could not think of the name of the skin, but she also would tie on there for him. So this is a Chapter 1 Season 2 Battle Pass skin. The reason that this made the list is because, one, it was a Battle Pass skin, Chapter 1 Season 2. Chapter 1 Season 2 was technically the first season of Fortnite because there was technically no Season 1. So this was really the first real battle pass they had in the game. And this was one of the first skins you unlocked in it. Now, I know a lot of y'all OGs might be thinking, oh, why didn't he do Black Knight, blah, blah, blah. Well, you know what? Forget you. Okay, at the time I was a little kid during Chapter 2 Season 2. I'm a grown man now. But when this came out, you know, I was a little kid. I was in school. I didn't have a lot of time to play. I actually got to like tier 60. And Black Knight was tier 70 because back then they had 70 tiers instead of 100. So I never got a chance to get Black Knight. It was crazy. It was an unfortunate set of events. But regardless, I did get all the other skins in the Battle Pass. I hit tier 60 out of 70, so I had everything else, right? So Blue Squire is my number 1 rare skin. In my opinion, I probably could have some in my item shop. I'm going to do a locker review one day. And see, you know, show you guys everything. You might see some during a review and be like, oh, why didn't he include this? But I just think that Blue Squire is like up there. Like, I think he's top of the line when it comes to rarity. Okay, so yeah, that's my entire top 10 list, guys. Hope you guys love that. Also, it was technically 2 lists. I had 8 honorable mentions and then 10 of my actual top rare skins. So I hope you guys loved it. I appreciate the love as always. Hope you guys appreciate the video. I just want to say I hope everybody has an amazing rest of their day. Here's a sneak peek at all the different skins and stuff I got so you can see and know what to expect during that skin locker review I'm going to do one day. But yeah, as always, appreciate you guys. Happy holiday season to you. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And peace out. Bye.